Hey everyone, this video is to help you with the sig figs or significant figures in Excel. So the main thing I hear from students is just complaints that, well, this is what Excel told me. Well, you control Excel. Excel doesn't control you. So you can dictate how many significant figures should be displayed based on the correct number, based on your calculations or the data you have. So a couple ways to talk about sig figs. We'll talk about sig figs within the table, and we'll also talk about significant figures on a graph equation. So the first one is on the data table. A couple ways to fix the significant figures. You can click on a cell and then over here, right here with the plus or the zero, you can either add decimal places or subtract decimal places, depending. The easiest way to do it would be to highlight all the numbers you wish to change and then either subtract a decimal place or add a decimal place. Alternatively, you can also go up here to Format Cells. And then under the tab under number, you can display how you wish the numbers to be displayed. So in this case, we can pick scientific notation and we can dictate the number of decimal places. So that's the easiest way to control the sig figs on a column. Now let's talk about the sig figs on the graph. Notice my equation of the line here, they gave me one sig fig for the slope and one sig fig for the y-intercept, and we can do better than that. The easiest way to control sig figs here is click once to get the equation highlighted in a box, and then right click and you'll do Format Trendline Label. And this little window will pop up, and under label options with the bar graph, we can choose, instead of doing general, we can choose scientific, and we can dictate the number of significant figures. And notice here that I've got way more significant figures. Now, a common problem I see sometimes with students is they'll do this and this equation won't change. Now, if at any point during your graph making, if you have changed the font of your equation, then the font is now locked in, and any editing you do now to the equation, it will not update the equation. So if your equation doesn't change, feel free after doing this, take the equation off, put it back on, and then hopefully it will now take the updated formatting that you've chosen with scientific here and the decimal places to display more digits there. So there you go. So sig figs, you control it, not Excel.